Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. DBougie86 back up in this. That's right, guys. It is that time for the DVD slash Blu-ray update. And as you can see, I'm actually recording this on my computer right now. So this is the first time for everything. So I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out, but it looks a lot clearer than what my new phone has been recording lately. So with that being said, I hope the video looks better than it did. It might be even backwards. I'm not sure how this works yet. I'm going to test some things out. But overall, it looks better than it did so far. So that's awesome. But yeah, let's get into it. First up, big shout out to 1993 Horror Freak Reviews Marnie. She actually got me a package and I did record an unboxing for it, but I wasn't happy how the video turned out at the end of the day, so I decided I'm going to show that stuff off first, what she got me. So yeah, we're going to show that shit off first. First off, she got me these two little like figurines. They're like I think these are like food products in Australia, but they're like figurines of them. You got this one here. And this one looks like some sort of chocolate milk that Australia has. It was actually funny in the video I did do of this. I tried to open this up. Pretty funny shit. But yeah, that's lost in darkness and translation, that video. So thank you for those, Marnie. She also got me this awesome magnet, if you can see that. Sorry for the glare. It says Australia, it's a bloody long way. Because she's from Australia, of course. She got me some cozies. These are like stubby holders. These are for like beers or drinks in general. One says Straya, Land of Bloody Legends. And dangerous Aussie animals like sharks, spiders, snakes, crocs, stingrays, drop bears. And on the bottom it has Aussie blokes, which, you know, like it's a shout out to Wolf Creek and shit like that. That's pretty cool shit right there. I did that. So thank you for that, Marnie. And she also got me two media things. First up, she got me Red Billabong, which is like a Australian creature feature of all things. I haven't watched this yet. I heard things from Matt. It's like a if Australia had its own like sci-fi channel movies, that's what this would be. Which I don't know how to take that sometimes, because sometimes those suck, sometimes they're fun. But I'm gonna check it out on my own when I have a chance. So yeah, Red Billabong. And she got me this nice box set of like documentaries on serial killers. It's called Psycho Serial Killers. Really nice. It comes like opens up and there's like four regular size DVD cases inside of it, which is cool. So awesome shit there, Marnie. Thank you for that. Now let's get into some DVDs that I picked up for myself. First up, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Yes, if this is actually a confirmation what one of my shows is going to be doing in October. Celluloid Dissections is going to dissect Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, of course, starring the legendary Betty Davis and the legendary Joan Crawford. Yeah, I'm very stoked to check this out and watch this. Of course, this is directed by Robert L. Rich, who did The Dirty Dozen, numerous movies that I dig, and yeah, this one's awesome. I always love this film. Spoiler alert, but we usually just talk about the movies anyways. We don't give like full reviews and stuff like that. It's more like the experience podcast, that one. I always dig this film. So yeah. Next up, I picked up two more of the Casanegra Presents line. I'm only missing one of these now, and it's the one that's hella out of print and goes for ridiculous money. The double feature vampire one. Picked up Curse of the Crying Woman, aka the original Laura Nora, you know. and The Living Coffin, which is kind of like a Western version of Edgar Allan Poe's The Premature Burial, from what I read about it. So, yeah, very stoked to check this one out. Fucking awesome. Death to Smoochy, yes. We are actually doing this later on this month for Celluloid Dissections. Of course, this film is directed by Danny DeVito, stars the late Robin Williams and Edward Norton. Yeah, I always dug this film. I remember watching this movie, and I kind of forgot about it back in the day. When I did watch it, because I watched it on like pay-per-view and cable and stuff like that. And it's always one that I wanted to revisit, because I remember really liking it for what it was, and no one ever talks about it. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to do it on the show. And plus, it kind of hits hold hard with some of the subject matters of how the actors portray their characters, which I'll get more into in that episode. So look out for that. Another one I picked up is The Dead Don't Die in Dallas. It was cheap. I really didn't know. It's kind of comes with social commentary issues, I think, this movie, because it's about pretty much LGBTQ community mixed with, like, the Bible, fucking hardcore anti that other group type of movie. I'll check it out. It's like a zombie movie. Maybe I'll do a review on it during the 31 Days of Horror if you want me to. Another one from Artsploitation Films, which I haven't checked out because I was getting used to trying to figure out how to do videos again with this new setup, is The Devil's Playground. This is an older film released by Artsploitation. Actually, I think one of their only films. This is from the 70s, I think. This is crazy that Artsploitation put this out. Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet for similar reasons, because I just wanted to watch it and haven't had a chance to because I have other obligations. But I'm going to do a review on it before this month's over, once I see how this works out and how to do this more. But yeah, this is one that I want to check. It sounds very taboo. It's from the director of, what's the name of that movie that he did? The Chant of Jimmy Blacksmith. It's from the same director. So yeah, I can't wait to check that one out. One that my buddy Rob from Georgia, aka VHS2 Apostrophe, picked up for me, and that is Detective D, The Mystery of the Phantom Flame. I did a review on this, and I really dug this film. I want to check out the other, I think there's prequel films to this one, with a different actor, but Andy Lau is fantastic as Detective D in this. So if you haven't checked out this, I highly recommend it, and check out my review. Next up, for 1985, Creature, yes. Alien ripoff, of course. What can I say about Creature? Klaus Kinski's just a rapey motherfucker in this movie. We talked about it briefly on Celluloid on the last episode, and I forgot how rapey Klaus Kinski was in this movie. He's just groping this random security chick who's really, it's just odd. Yeah, I dig Creature for what it is. It's not a great movie, but it's fun. I had fun with it. Next up is Metal Noir, which is a lost shot-on-video film that was put out by SUVHorror.com. I think they still have copies of this. I know it was a limited edition. But it's cool that the guy who actually put this out did what he did, and pretty much put it out and edited it and got all the restoration for what he did. I haven't watched it yet, to be honest. I know the No Budget Nightmares dudes did an episode on it, so I can't wait to really check it out, because I heard it sounded interesting by the way they were describing it. Yeah, from 1990, Metal Noir. And last for the DVDs, I have Forever Night, the complete series from Mill Creek. show I used to watch when I was a kid back in the 90s, man. It was like a detective show mixed with vampires, from what I remember. Yeah, I haven't revisited any of these episodes yet. Definitely one that I'm excited that I'm going to revisit because I remember really digging it. Probably looks terrible as all hell now from the AIDS perspective. But, you know, for what I paid for it, I was happy with it. So, yeah. Now, on to some Blu-ray Izzles. Blu-ray Izzles. Oh, yeah. Next up, we have Blood Paradise from Exploitation. I did a film on this. I dug this film for what it was. You know, it's nothing new, but it was kind of odd the way some of the characters were in it. But Blood Paradise, I dug. From Vinegar Syndrome, The Passin'. Right there. I haven't watched it yet. It's like a sci-fi movie, I guess. It looked interesting from the plot, so that's why I wanted to check it out. Plus, it's Vinegar Syndrome, so yeah. Another, this is from Scream Team Relation, and this is Exposure. I only started this. I haven't actually ended up finishing the end of it. It's kind of like these two characters go to the woods type setup, and shit hits the fan. You know, there's a history in this house that one of them had. You know, really cool shit for what and it has some cool effects. It might be slow for some people though. It kind of reminded me if The Strangers was a creature feature. That's what it kind of reminded me of, guys. But yeah, Exposure. Double feature of Nightwing and Shadow of the Hawk. I have seen Nightwing before. It's like a killer bat movie. Never saw Shadow of the Hawk. I guess it's like a Native American slasher with Jane Michael Vincent and Chief Dan George. Wow, holy shit. Yeah, Nightwing. I know the double feature aspect of it. It both involves like Native Americanism in the movies, so that's cool. I can't wait to check out Shadow of the Hawk. Nightwing was pretty fun from what I remember. Next up is Taken Tiger Mountain. This film stars Bill Paxton. Yes, that Bill Paxton, the late great Bill Paxton. Yeah, I don't know. This one looked interesting too, and plus Bill Paxton. What can you go? Another Vinegar Syndrome, Night Owl with John Leguizamo. It's like a vampire movie. Who's the other guy in it? I forget his name. Oh, James Raftery. He's the actual vampire in the movie. But I remember the old DVD cases. They what's it called? They promoted it with John Leguizamo in the movie. He's actually like a secondary character in this, I think. From VCI Entertainment, this is actually a birthday gift from my friend Zach. Kiss of the Tarantula. Yeah, this movie's fucking weird, man. I watched this a couple of weeks ago, or yeah, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. Fucking weird ass movie. The end. Holy fuck. Thank you for that, Zach. Making Contact by Roland Emmerich, infamous Roland Emmerich of Godzilla 98 fame. Yes, he directed this movie. Also known as Joey in the Germany. This is the US re-edited version where I think it's actually shorter than the actual German edition of this movie. But I actually dug this for what it was. It's weird and odd, and I dug it. Yeah, Roland Emmerich. I like a few of his movies. Like, actually, we just mentioned Independence Day on an upcoming show, and yeah, I dig his movies. But what he did to Godzilla, I cannot forgive. Fuck Roland Emmerich in that Godzilla movie. Next up is High Life. This is a Claire Denise's newest film. released by A24, starring Robert Patterson, Juliette Binoche, Andre Benjamin, and Mia Goth. Yes, Andre 3000's in this movie. I dug it for what it was. I could see why people weren't that into it, per se, just because of its non-linear style of storytelling that it does. And it has there's some things and questions that I had with it in the first watch that definitely I want to revisit this one down the line. But I dug it for what it was. It's not going to be for everyone. It's kind of more of a art house space movie. With that said, performances are great, I think, and Robert Patterson this knocks it out of the park again. He's definitely come out of that fold of the Twilight, this and Good Time. Prove that, and he's starring in The Lighthouse later this year, too, which I can't wait to see because that's from the director of The Witch. So yeah, High Life. From Scream Factory, Steelbook of Galaxy of Terror. Love this movie with a passion. One of my favorite sci-fi horror films of all time. Awesome, Lovecraftian as all hell. Just great. If you haven't seen Galaxy of Terror, pick it up and check it out. It's fucking awesome. From Screen Teen Releasing, got Cherokee Creek. This was fun for what it was. It's a Bigfoot movie. I think it does run a tad too long, but overall, I had fun with the journey to the ending. It's kind of a mixture of two different films. It's like a bachelor party film mixed with a Bigfoot movie, pretty much, and it's pretty funny. There's some funny gags in it. I dug it for what it was. Definitely one I will check out again. Yeah, Cherokee Creek, fucking awesome cover art, dude. I love that shit. Also from Scream Factory, Scars of Dracula, Christopher Lee, looking awesomeness right here. Yeah, what can I say? It's a Dracula movie from Hammer. What more can I say? Next up is Biohazard from Fred Olen Ray. Cheesy as all hell, yes. His son actually plays the creature in this movie. Yeah, it's pretty funny. He's like a 12-year-old. How old was he at the time, does it say? 5 years old playing the creature. Pretty fucking rad. And of course, that guy, his son's actually a director now. Directed a few of, I think he directed one of the four-headed Shock Attack movies. I know he did a Mega Shock movie. So yeah, so he runs in the family. Awesome shit. Love Biohazard. It was fun. Cheesy goodness. It's definitely not 10 out of 10 or anything like that, but I had fun with it. Next up is The Duke of Burgundy. This is a Peter Strickland film. Yes, haven't watched it yet. I've been scouting new movies to do on celluloid dissections type discussions, and this is one that I always hear on other podcasts mentioned, so I wanted to check it out and see if it's up for a dissection. So yeah, some more Vinegar Syndrome's Play Dead. Hell yeah. Killer Rottweiler movie. Pretty rad. Hellmaster with John Saxon and David Image from Dawn of the Dead. Cheesy as all hell. Yes. This is like an early 90s movie too with John Saxon, and it's pretty rad. There's two different versions of the movie too on it, which I dig. Fuck yeah. Cool as shit. From Scream Factory, Ginger Snaps. Did this on No More Room in Hell recently. We did 2 werewolf movies. This and Dog Soldiers were the reviews. Doug revisiting this. Glad I got the Scream Factory finally. It's one that I've been wanting to pick up for a while. Catherine Isabel and Emily Is it Emily or is Emily? Yep, Emily Perkins do an amazing job in that film. Love it. Stranger Beside Me. This is like a Ted Bundy movie. I believe Barbara Hershey plays Anne Rule in this. It's one I haven't watched yet. Sounded cool though. You know, Bundy stuff. A lot of Bundy stuff coming out since those, you know, that Bundy's Tapes documentary and the Netflix movie came out too. With what's his name? High School Musical guy. I'll just go with that. You know. And yeah, we got that coming up. Chill Factor, which is a Arrow video release. Haven't watched this yet, but the plot sounds weird. This is one I actually haven't heard of. You know, look at that fucking rad cover right there. Let's see it. Yeah, I'll put that back after. Can't wait to check out some that shit later. Critters Attack. I actually dug it. You know, it's a Critters movie. It has practical effects. It's all practical. I was actually shocked at that when I was watching it. And another cool thing about it is I like they add more of the mythos with adding. If you haven't seen this yet, there's actually a female Krite in this, which I thought was really cool. And you know, she's actually the nice one of the bunch, and the males are all the mean ones. I dug that about this. You know, the acting is so, but there is fun to have with it. Yeah, definitely one that I dug. I dug the hell out of it. Critters Attack's fun. It's from Synapse, Django the Bastard. Another Western that I haven't checked out yet. Has a commentary by Troy Haworth in this. Yeah, nice. Definitely going to be checking this bad Larry out soon. Love me some Westerns. Next up is Avengers Endgame. Yes. Now, I know what everyone's like, Avengers? Really? You're a fan? I love Marvel. I love superhero movies. I love movies in general, guys. You know that. You know, there's always something out there for everyone, the way I say it. And the Avengers movies, this the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. I know it might not be for everyone, but when the first time I saw Iron Man, and I'm not saying they're all perfect movies either. There were some duds in the beginning, like Iron Man 2. You know, I didn't really care for it that much, but what Marvel did was build this universe, and this film is the word I'm looking for is the overration of this whole universe and the world building that it did, and it all comes together in this movie. And it ends a few stories without giving too much away if you haven't seen it yet, and it starts new ones too. So yeah, I can't say that much about Endgame without you having seen it. A very emotional movie. Yeah, love it. Next up is a Scream Factory double feature of Love for First Bite and Once Bitten. I picked this up, you know, for the other movie with Jim Carrey, of course. Fun movie. I haven't checked out. I actually started Love at First Bite. It was kind of like a background movie while I was getting ready for work. But Once Bitten, still fun as all hell. Fucking cool soundtrack. What else did I dig about this? Joey from Friday 5 actually has like a cameo role, which I thought was pretty fun. You know, it was pretty fun in that aspect. Sorry about that noise, guys. This computer pisses me off sometimes, but overall, fun-ass movie. Some more Andy Sedaris for the collection, guys. First up, we have Savage Beach and Picasso Trigger. Andy Sedaris in the house. Hell yeah. Mill Creeks. Curse of Laura Lenora. Not the greatest, but I still kind of dug it. Is that something bad? I don't know. Yeah, I had fun with it. You know, it's kind of retarded how they connected to the Conjuring movies. I will not lie to you guys about that. But overall, I enjoyed it for what it was. It's one of these like it's kind of generic in a sense, but I like the characters in it, which kind of made me engrossed with it. Like the main family in it, and there's like this Mexican exorcist dude that comes later on, who's played by an actor I really dig from like all the old movies and shit. Fucking yeah, really cool shit. Fucking, I kind of dug it, for what it was. Next up from Scream Factory, Exterminators of the Year 3000. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What can I say? Some noir Italian goodness right here. I Trapped the Devil. A really good film from this year. I really dug the fuck out of that. Dragged Across Concrete, new Craig S. Zoller film. I started this, I had to finish it. Yeah, just, family got in the way and some weird, crazy shit started happening. But, I was digging it, I was into it. So, definitely gonna check this out for, like, our year and stuff. It has potential for me, because I like both his other movies. The Spell. The Spell. Haven't watched this yet. It's like a TV movie from the 70s. I think it's like a Carrie ripoff, but they had a bunch of these. Like what's another one? The Initiation of Sarah was another like Carrie ripoff that they had. Pretty rad stuff with that. Jordan Peele's Us. I actually dug the fuck out of this movie, man. I could see why people would not like it, but I had fun with it. It was just a blast. The cast is great in this, and that score. Just saw the vinyl coming out from Waxwork. Yeah, I'll be picking that up. So Us, really dig Us. Really, really dig Us. Crime Wave, another '85 film. This is a Sam Raimi film, which is co-written by the Coen brothers. Actually, it's kind of an odd film for Raimi. Like he says, I think that Bruce Campbell said it's their mistake film. We're never gonna do this again and stuff, and working with a studio and stuff. And, it's kind of odd, but I dug it for what it was. It's actually a very interesting film in a young filmmaker's career. For that aspect, it has an interesting cast too, and actually, Bruce Campbell's like a odd role in it. He's not even like a main star, but yeah, Crime Wave. I might do some talks about this during, that '85 show. What I thought about it more. It's not gonna be in my top 10 per se. Spoiler alert, but it was a very interesting aspect of a filmmaker's career that I wanted to bring up. Hellions from Scream Factory / IFC Midnight. This is a Bruce McDonald film that I heard mixed things on. I actually have never seen this film before. Yes, I know. That's crazy that you heard that from me. I have never seen this film before. I definitely want to check it out myself. Definitely, especially during next month. Halloween. Yeah, so Italians. Mothra, yeah, Mothra. Mothra Steelbook, hell yeah. From Mill Creek. Of course, we covered this on Underwater Kaiju recently. Hell yeah. Love me some Mothra with a passion. The Queen of the Monsters. Yeah, what can I say about Mothra? It's a great movie, man. Some of the characterizations are dated for the time that it came out, but overall, still some great kaiju action in this one. Mothra is an exceptional kaiju film, and it adds mysticism to it that I really dig. What can I say? A fucking awesome film. Speaking of Mothra, dun 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 dun, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Fucking love. Fucking love this movie. I saw it in theaters like 4 times. Fucking love it. Watched it, this Blu-ray, already 4 times. I actually rented it before I got the Blu-ray in, when I was waiting for it to come in the mail. Fucking love me some fucking King of the Monsters. Fucking so good. Fuck the haters. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Love it. And finally, for the update, guys, the Norman J. Warren box set from Indicator. What can I say about Norman J. Warren movies? They're odd. Yeah. This one comes with Satan's Slaves, Prey, Terra, and Siminoid, and Bloody New Year. Great release from Indicator. I fucking love it. I know people were complaining that they came in like these digi, like, sleeve fucking things. But overall, you're putting 5 movies in this size set, and with all this extra shit, like a booklet, posters, and shit, it makes sense. You can't be too picky with shit, especially with the quality of the set itself. You know, fucking awesome shit. And that is it for the update, guys. I will be back soon with more videos, as long as I get more used to this new setup. I kind of dig it so far, because it's cool. But overall, I'll see you next time, guys. Peace out.